What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Baggers and Bourbon. Of course, I'm your boy Cam. But before we jump into this episode, we're going to be trying out a bottle of Basil Hayden Dark Rye. My brother had brought this over to the house or whatever, so he gave me this as a gift at a function that I had at the house. You know, we're going to be welcoming another child into the world, so he brought this over for me welcoming my son into the world or whatever. But before we jump into this episode of Baggers and Bourbon, we're going to go ahead and crack this bottle of Basil Hayden Dark Rye open and see what it's talking about. I never had it before, but we're going to try. Also, fellas, whenever you drink your bourbon, you at least want a square block or you want a ball, all right? See what we got. Smells good. It tastes sweet on the back note. Tastes like it got some spices in it, but it tastes like almost cinnamon almost, but it's a smooth drink. I mean, it's very, very smooth. I'll get it again. All right. So first and furthermore, thank you for tuning into Baggers and Bourbon. Of course, I'm your boy Cam. But today's episode, we're going to be talking about reliability on your engines, okay? As you start to get into these performance baggers, you're going to want to make sure that you have something in place that if something happens to your bike, your engine or something is covered and it can be replaced. But please be mindful, right? I know a couple guys that's going through this right now. They have had engine upgrades, engines put into their bike, and their engines have blown in under a year, right? So please do not be shocked or alarmed by this because anything can happen, right? Some of you guys may have the ESP. Some of you guys, engines may be warranted by Harley. But please be mindful. When you start to increase to 124s, 128s, and you start to put different tuners on your bike, right? Harley only covers Harley's tuners, from my understanding, right? Once you cross over and go Power Vision and all of that, Power Vision Dyno Jet, I believe that voids the warranty, okay? Through Harley. Now, ESP may pick it up, but please make sure when you guys are out here upgrading your motor, please make sure that you are in contact with your whoever does your warranty. I believe some of you guys may have ESP. A lot of guys have the Harley protection package, right, on their bike. Please make sure before you purchase an engine, you are getting it from a reputable place, right? What I mean by that is everyone that sells big bore kits are not a reputable place, right? I'm not going to name some of these companies, but please just reach out to who's on the list that is a reputable place to sell big bore kits to ensure that it is warranted by your ESP, right? Because the worst thing that can happen is you go over here to Joe Smo, you buy your big bore kit, you get the big bore kit put in, then your engine blow, right? And then you go down here to Harley, be like, hey, let me call ESP, they should warranty. And the first thing ESP is going to ask, I need receipts of everything, all the maintenance you have done in your bike, but who you got that big bore kit from, right? And then you go ahead and you show them, you all happy and proud, and you slide that receipt over, and they say, you got it from Joe Smo. I'm sorry, but they're not on our list of reputable vendors that we can warranty to get your engine kits from, all right? So please by all means, be mindful of that, right? If you are getting into these performance bagger bills, please ensure that you have the funds to do so. So if something ever happens, you're not out of luck. You're not kicking and screaming and hollering about, well, they won't cover my engine. Nobody told you to jump into this, right? But like I say, some of these kits cost $1,800, some of them $1,900, depends on the what size big bore kit you got, right? Don't be fooled. And this is just me just giving you guys knowledge. You can buy it outside of winter time, but right now between November, Black Friday, all the way through December, Christmas time, and the first of the year is the best time to start to do upgrades to your bike, right? Because you can go get you, let's say a 124, 128, 129 kits, probably from Fuel Moto, Revolution. Everybody's going to be having sales, right? But please make sure you do your research and make sure that they are a reputable vendor before you buy your big bore kit, okay? Because you just don't want to jump out here because they're selling you a big bore kit for $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 during the holidays, and you think it's a good sale, but as soon as that engine blows, something happened, because nothing is guaranteed on these bikes, just to be mindful, right? As soon as that engine blow, now you hollering and kicking and screaming, right? Because you got the engine for such a good deal. But see, a lot of these guys use the same vendor to make their big bore kits. They just getting their name stamped on it, right? So it's not even the vendor part, it's the person who's selling it. Please make sure that they are reputable, right? But back to what I was saying is, once you get into this and you start doing head work, upgrading your engine, doing bottom ends and cranks and stuff like that, you kind of got a little bit of pocket money. You got some change, and we just going to leave it like that, right? So $1,200 to you, $1,800 to you may not be the same as to $1,800 to somebody else who's just getting into this and not knowing what they're getting themselves into, right? I'm just only here to give you guys free game and to help someone out who may need the help, right? With learning about these different type of things and making sure that, you know, they have the proper things in place, right? I always say, when dealing with these bikes, try to learn how to work on these things yourself. Because the worst thing that can happen is your engine blow, right? Pistons and cylinders, head shot. Now you got to take that to Harley, right? And then you got to pay them to fix your bike, plus their labor rate, right? I would say my biggest cost is just going to be the pistons, the cylinders, and some heads. Because I can put this thing right back together, right? But I know everybody is not mechanically inclined, and that's why I say, please ensure that you are getting your bike parts from a reputable dealer online that are selling big bore kits, right? Because this is the season that everybody's breaking their bikes down. Everybody, you know, want to do work. Everybody want to go fast now, right? But by going fast, please ensure that you are doing the right thing to your bike. Please just don't go over here to anybody just slapping your bike together, and they don't change out your valve springs. They don't do this. They don't do that. They don't do nothing to your bike. They just, oh, well, man, I want a 512 cam. I want a 615 full race. Oh, all right. I'm going to give you a 615 full race, but you ain't even going to make it down the block and back. And a lot of these guys ain't telling you that, right? But also, when you spending money on these engines, don't be cheap. Get you titanium, springs, seals, keepers, everything. You want to spend money on these things, right? Because it's not cheap, right? But I just wanted to bring you guys here today, you know, to give you some free game and talk about the reliability of these motors, because everything it's not reliable, right? And you can go to the best motor builder out here and he can tell you, well, hey, I'm going to warranty it. Yeah, they'll warranty it, but what they're going to tell you, we're going to warranty it for 1 year. After that year, you're done. Because the reliability starts to go out as the bigger you get and all of this stuff, right? So I just want to tell you that, right? Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel also, right? Also, guys, like I said, my hats are almost finished. So, of course, I'm promoting these things. So my hats are almost finished. My website is almost done. So once I get the hats in stock and the website up and running, I will make a link and let you guys know once everything is up and running. But also, once you guys start to purchase some of these hats, I will be sending you guys, these are all my stickers over there too. I got a bunch of stickers that I will be sending out with the hats. As you purchase a hat, you will get a couple of stickers. They also have my QR codes up there so that you can scan it, and you can, it'll go directly to my YouTube, and it also will go to my Instagram page. Everybody know it's Baggers and Bourbon. Pretty cool, pretty unique. That's what we do. We ride Harleys, we ride baggers, and we drink bourbon. That's what we do. That's what I like, and that's what I do. All right. So if you guys would like to send me something or just send me a souvenir or something like that, my P.O. box is in the description. Also, it's on my Instagram page. You can also DM me on Instagram. You can also write in the comments, and I can shoot you a message right back to get you whatever you need. If you guys would like to send me something for the bourbon bar, hey, by all means, you know the bourbon bar is growing. I do drink tequila too, but like I said, if you would like to send me something for the bourbon bar, let me know. And hey, I'll send you all the information and the details over for you. But before we get out of here, thank you for tuning in to Baggers and Bourbon. Of course, I'm your boy Cam. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And always remember, this is the channel where the rubber meets the road. And of course, we always gonna say it before we get up out of here, this bourbon is also essential for the soul. And until next time, your boy Cam, and we signing out. Peace.